Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this session. Kindly let me know if I am properly audible and visible. If you can let me know, that would be great. If you are here for the first time, make sure to subscribe the channel because this is the gold mine where you are going to get so much of help and related to all your subjects, regular sessions, and more than that, you will get many videos where aspirants have who have cracked the exam. These people, successful aspirants, they have shared their experience. So subscribe our channel. This session is all about practice. It's a daily dose of English for you. 3 days classes are here on this channel. We have classes Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, 1:30 p.m. here, and on our another channel, that is CGB IBPS. We have classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. These classes are of immense help. Saturday extra classes here at 8 p.m., 1 hour class. That's a mega session kind. But then regular practice is something which will help you be consistent, and consistency is one of the most important things that you need to crack any exam, है ना? So we are going to practice through using timer, and you have to answer here in the chat. That's what we are going to do. And quickly like or share kar do video ko. Subscribe if you are new. Check out the details in the description that you can do later on. For now, let's get started. In the chat. So there may be an error in one or more parts. Multiple errors are present. There is a possibility of it, and you are supposed to select the. So I think this much time is more than enough for you. But I would encourage you to answer here. Answer here is all of them, all three parts. So not all clothing sold on this platform. Okay, not in. So that's why on was the correct preposition. First में error था. Will be eligible for the prime wardrobe. But items that can be put where in a box will be marked with a logo. Mark off नहीं बोलेंगे. This is a phrasal verb which literally means a logo is going to be mark of something. For the service over 1 million of them. So whenever a preposition is used, okay, in that case, apart from but as a preposition, we use objective or accusative case of pronoun. तो they नहीं them आना था. Simple से error थी. Just that multiple errors हैं. So you need to be open to checking more carefully so that you don't miss out on 1 out of 2 errors, or 1 or 2 errors there out of 3 which you haven't seen, or you thought just एक है चलो खुशी खुशी mark कर दो. Only the first one. Many companies, the right way, companies, IES, around the world, since we have many, are looking to India. That means they are taking inspiration, or maybe they are expecting for a repeat performance of what? China ka middle class population expansion. So expansion is of China, apostrophe S is correct. Middle class population is acting as adjectival phrase for expansion. Every other thing was correct in the sentence apart from the first one that was actually not related to grammar, but grammar plus vocab, the right way to pluralize. That was something you were supposed to spot. कंटिन्यू आंसरिंग हियर इन चैट, डोंट फील शाय. आप ओपन अप यहाँ नहीं होगे वेर यू आर good to go, you're free to make mistakes, then how you're going to build up confidence for your exam? Contrary to, now contrary word takes to if you are talking about किसके contrary है. So contrary to the belief that war is an effective way to do what? To create. Simple सा है यहाँ पे rule 2 plus V1 आना था. Of course, 2 can take verb third form as adjective and then a noun, but then this is not what we want to say. So a way to create jobs, US federal spending in the wars would have के बाद verb का third form to more jobs than. See, many jobs is not wrong, but since we are using then, I have to make sure I'm using a comparative degree, and that's why more should come. Had the money been invested because कोई और है invest करने वाला, so the passive tone will work. In other sectors, other के साथ always we use plural, so third part was absolutely correct. Answer only the second one option. Last year, the International Baccalaureate had what cancelled IB जो course होता है, okay, its exam and awarded because it happened last year. Now, whenever there is a timestamp where you are not using for or since, okay, you are just mentioning when it happened. Apart from these, if there is a timestamp given in your sentence, you follow simple past tense. Awarded आना था यहाँ पे. Marks on basis of what? Internal assessment. So other things are perfectly in flow. Match the column. Standard questions. Now, many people would like to follow this thing where they think you can go through one by one all the given options and you will definitely get an answer that way. But you know, when this is the type of question where you have different pairs and then options are multiple, even in one option there are multiple pairs. What if answer is DNA? It would take unnecessary time, and this is something we need to take care of. Okay, now for this one, answer is B. My suggestion, the way I teach my students, it's this: कि you try to figure out just one pair on your own, because आप इतना पढ़ चुके होते हो ना, you have already learned and you have this knowledge, enough knowledge to frame a sentence using two parts. So you can at least do this here. On Friday morning, hundreds of employees from offices and warehouses called in. Called in what? Calling in sick. Okay, this is a standard phrase. Call in sick. That means they fell sick, and that's why they took a leave from their workplace. If you're aware of this, immediately you know this is the answer. But point to be noted here is you have to check pura sentence, full statement. Sometimes in between there is a grammatical error given in such questions. Okay. So if I just read till here and think, okay, now I know the answer, it is not enough. I have to make sure आगे पूरा meaning निकल रहा है when I join two sentences and there is no grammatical error. So that's what I get in AD. That means my three options are out. Now BE are common, so CF सीधे पकड़ो. Don't waste time in BE, because if B and C में से answer है, so B by default is a pit. So check CF. The CEO needs to step up and address the legitimate. Legitimate what? I need a noun. Legitimate and vital concerns. So ये concerns आ गया. Legitimate and vital, these two are adjectives raised by Amazon staff. Profits should never be put above people. तो CEO है, यहाँ पे staff की बात हो रही है. These are relevant details and you can put them together. It is A and B. See, that's what I told you, that what if answer is this? You will be reaching to this point after one, two, three. Let's say AE मिल गया तो four, five. I mean, better you figure out one pair, one match on your own. So Agrawal's startup Oyo Hotels just launched in about $200,000 in the US and was aggressively courting independent hotel owners. So this makes sense क्योंकि होटल ओयो होटल्स की लॉन्च इन अ प्लेस उसका नाम. So A and E are a strong pair. Other options are out. Now talking about CF and BD, दोनों को एक एक करके चेक कर लो. Last month, California regulators fined Oyo for what? या फाइन करा तो कितना? Fined Oyo about uh, 200,000 for offering and operating dozens of franchises without state approval. Fine as a noun nahi, as a verb use हुआ है. That's why about the and then mentioning the amount directly is okay. B and D आएगा. Let's check C and F just for the sake of checking. It is repugnant that the company's workforce with CF अगर they feel their safety is not being taken seriously. Serious नहीं होगा ना, taken seriously. तो ये अपने आप में गलत था. The CBO expects economic activity to pick up again in the third quarter. I can continue. When this is going to happen in the third quarter, as worries about the pandemic worries ease, but growth will be slow. So, economic activity, we can talk about growth and ease and all. Contextually coming together, they make sense. Sometimes students just read till here or 2 3 words, and just because grammatically you can join them, they think that is the answer. We cannot rely on that. Two informations grammatically coming together does not mean contextually also they'll give you some kind of sense or meaning. पूरा पढ़ना. Zoom allows 100% video chats but has a time limit of. The time limit है तो off 40 minutes कहना. We can go ahead with a free account. House party can host up to 8 people. So B and E of course are strong pair. अगर B and E भी crack कर लिया, you are in this case, in this question, you are sure C is your answer. और कहीं B E है ही नहीं. Move ahead. You have to answer here in the chat. Also, make sure to like and share the session. Subscribe our channel if you are new here. Answer here A, F, and C, D, which you could have answered confidently, not that tough. As the recession caused by corona deepens and government spending and economic aid skyrockets. As these two things happens, now whenever आप as का structure follow करते हो, so first you will have the first half where subject and verb and object will be there, okay? As ma'am thought of taking care of daily chores. Then there is another subject, verb and object that is going to relate us with this as condition. So there are two parts with it. That's what F में हमें मिल रहा है. So as recession cause deepens And other thing happens as this scenario takes place, the budget office said on Friday that it expects the budget deficit to hit 3.7 trillion. We are talking about recession, it relates to money, it relates to finance. The standards जिसके ऊपर हम बात कर रहे हैं ANF में, they are same, coming together they are giving us proper meaning ANF. Now if you are able to crack this, आगे देखना नहीं है, you could be sure that AF and CD both, C option is your answer. But just in case you had any doubt, okay, तो आप CD भी check कर लो. A staggering 26 million people have now filed for, so for what? Immediate question. For benefits which are temporary unemployment benefits as the result of crisis. बहुत clearly, since it's also short in length, आप उसको check कर सकते हो, you could be confident, and that's your answer. Next one. Okay. Answer is AE. We have three pairs. The market rose for a third straight day. See why with third is correct here. Some of you may think यहाँ the आना चाहिए. The is used when you are giving the position sequencing, उस तरीके से कर रहे हो. But यहाँ पे हम straight day जो बोल रहे हैं, it is not an adjective, but we are saying in the sense with counting, not sequencing. So that's why a third straight day, it is still a day, but लगातार 3 दिन से ऐसा हो रहा है as stocks got a boost from rebounding what thing, rebound होते हुए oil prices and news that this happened. So AE definitely is a pair. If you are able to crack, this is a lone option, the only option where you have AE given. Published by the WHO, Gilead's anticipated drug yielded whatever results. So again, यहाँ पे आपका verb वगैरह सब बराबर से मिल रहा है. Answer आपका B था. So that's it for this session. To remind you, tomorrow we are going to have a session here on this channel, but at 8 p.m., 8 to 9 p.m, a lengthy practice session, or I will see if I want to talk about some strategies and all. And then we have another channel that is CGB IBPS Hub. There you are going to get my session at 1:30 p.m. and it is going to be a session it's a series, it's a part of a series that I'm taking there, and the days are Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Okay. For any other query related to our courses, you can connect with our team. Description में आपको details मिल जाएंगे. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.